Yeah, we had a speaker come in a couple last year, and Kevin Eastman. Kevin worked with the Celtics, and when they started talking about their team goals, the first year that they brought, the big three, Kevin Garnett. I'm not a basketball fan, so I'll probably say I don't want to make anyone mad and say the wrong names, but Kevin Garnett, came in and said like, hey, my goal for this year is to make everyone, appreciate and respect what the Celtic jersey means again. And so, like, for me, when I think about Nebraska, I just think about that helmet. It's just like, it's iconic to me. It's all across college football what that means. And, are we being talked about right now? I mean, are people talking about, wow, I'm not talking about within Nebraska, I'm talking about nationally. And so for me, this is about us as a program, from the way we practice to the way we travel to the way we carry ourselves. Like I told Keith Van this morning, I wanted to be the first guy here this morning. Like I just want us to do everything better than everyone else. And that pride, that respect that we have for each other and the way that we do things. You've heard me say many times, like, I don't want our fans coming to the games just because they love Nebraska. I want them coming because they love Nebraska and they know they're going to see a good football team. And so there's a lot on us that we have to do. And so if we're making progress towards that, then people will respect who we are. Our players will respect who we are. Our opponents will respect who we are. And that's the first step towards championship mindset.
Obviously, there's a sense of like wanting to be as good as possible, as soon as possible. But you also talk about being patient, not getting ahead of yourself. What are the things in the first year that you want to be urgent about, the things that you don't want to compromise on at all? And what are the things that you know you might have to be patient about as you build the program?
Yeah, so when I say patience, I don't mean patient in terms of like the results at all. Like we are it's fourth and goal every single day in our building. That's the mindset. It's fourth and goal every day. Like, I go away to see my family at the beach, and everyone's like, I know you're on vacation. I'm not on vacation. I'm working from the beach. Like, this is 24/7, 365. Like we're chasing greatness. I mean, everyone here is sprinting to stay ahead of us. We got to catch them and then get where we want to be. So the urgency is elite. It's just, I don't want to skip steps along the way. Does that make sense? Yeah. I don't want to take shortcuts. I don't want to build something that, like, hey, we show everybody a little bit of hope this year, but then the next year we take a step back. So I never want year two to be year one, if that makes sense. So this is year one. I want us to win every game. I want us to put like I'm not right now. I can't think about the games. I want us. I mean, I expect us to do everything right. I expect guys to show up on Sunday and be on time, and so it's just this mindset of everything matters, everything counts. That's all I mean. So I don't want anyone to take like, hey, Coach Ruhle said, hey, calm down, don't get excited. No, there's no one that's more anxious for this than me. It's just that I know the only way we can win the game is if we're awesome all camp. So that's the mindset, and I want our guys to just have this stable, steady every single day. Because, like, all right, well, we play Minnesota game one. What if we win? What if we lose? Like, we still play the next week, don't we? Like, so, like, and our guys learned the hard way last year. When you start being like, this is an important game and this isn't, well, Georgia Southern happens. So I don't want us thinking that way. Every single game's an important game. And as I say that to former players, they kind of laugh. They'll be like, oh, Coach Osborne used to say that all the time. We'd roll our eyes. Like, yeah, but Coach Osborne figured it out before I did. And so I'm just doing the same thing that the people who won in Nebraska did.
When did punctuality become